defense with position. And a chance here to get
in the 17 points and added a few rebounds as win, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys.
On the floor. When he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on.
Outside Conley. Miss. A wide open look for Freak. Kept alive. Goes back up. Williams, that's good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Lee, left side. Conley with the screen on Caldwell. Allen kicks to Randall. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
And the first one drops. The Knicks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And Zach Randolph drops them both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Freak with it. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Conley with it. Out defended by Freak. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Ah mais c'est quoi ces tirs de play là?
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Biombo's checked in for New York.
It's an excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target. Having a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. 1st in fast break points, 3rd in free throw percentage. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And as one of the premier transition teams in the league, nobody could get out and run like they do. The first thing they looked to do when they got the ball in their hands was push it, and they did that really well.
Conley's shot is off.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The dish to Freak. Passes to Porzingis. The feed to Freak. It's stolen by Allen. And now it's Allen. Run. He can go all
Salut
the
frérot,
way.
ça va?
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Biombo. That's good. Biombo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Allen against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Allen, and he gets it to go.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Ouais, tranquille. Plus sur NBA, 2K là, comme tu vois.
So for the Knicks. And so it's a close game as we wrap up.
Well, Carmelo.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween
Et toi, ça a été ta journée?
Talk about being...
Williams, he checked in for New York. Freak comes in for Jose Calderon. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Memphis. Freak, he's in at the point. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Williams at the 3-slot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And here's a look at the stats for Carly. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 12 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
Well, you want a guy to come in who knows how to run the offense intelligently, and that's exactly what he does. Kind of like how you ran things, Greg.
And Randolph drops them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been
Ok,
perfect
pas
so
de
far.
soucis. Sinon, la qualité de la vidéo, du live, tu vois bien.
Efficiency, that's how they built this league.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 5
Okay,
points in the
pas de
basket
souci.
from Freak. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Gasol a screen. Conley, the pass to Lee. Right side, Randolph. And for the Knicks, they're shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Freak dishes to Aflalo. Feeds it to Williams. Porzingis passes to Freak. Off target from outside.
Ça va? Y a pas de lag.
Memphis leading by 5. Outside Conley. Allen drives in. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3.
Là, j'ai mis en optimal.
With the rebound. The Knicks shooting at a decent
Comme c'est une carrière,
44%
donc
clip here.
ça devrait être
And
mieux.
again, it's New York.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The Grizzlies shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Conley kicks to Lee. Right side Gasol. Tries from 7. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up
Ah, un
on
peu
it
de lag,
when he
hein.
heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a
Les
way to
autres
get
chez
the
moi,
shot up and
malheureusement.
down.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Lopez comes in for Biyombo. And it's Kyle O'Quinn in for Porzingis. Pass to Aflalo. Dishes it to O'Quinn. Aflalo, the pass to Williams. Here's Freak.
Putain, mais tire là.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
C'est vrai que mon joueur il
Here's
est pourri.
Chalmers. The shot is off. Nice D from Freak.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Williams. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. They get it back.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Wide open look. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Knicks. In third, the Grizzlies.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Then for the Grizzlies, Mozgov, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Green in for Tony Allen. Here's Williams. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Williams has got 5. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And here is Conley. He's got 12. Mozgov a screen on Calderon. Now, here's Chalmers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Maestrodu. That's foul number 2 for him. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for New York.
T'es nul toi-même, ouais. Moi, je t'apprends à jouer au basket, moi. C'est que mon joueur, il est pas bon là. Donc je dois faire avec. C'est que mon joueur, il est à 68 de général ou 69 alors.
Wright sets a screen. And Chalmers gets to Conley. On the wing, Green. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. And as we end the 3rd... The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome. So a close game sees Memphis take this one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
C'est normal, je commence avec mon joueur. Hein.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
He came off the bench and torched him tonight. That's my torch sound, Ernie. I know it don't sound like a torch, but I know you feel the heat. I don't think the...
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the New York Knicks. For New York, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. One of the guys to watch tonight, Monte Ellis, such an explosive player at times, really dangerous when the 4th quarter rolls around, Shaq.
Yeah, Ellis, a.k.a. Baby AI, still has the speed to force defenders off of him. He's improved in the mid-range game also, but he can punish teams, especially if they disrespect him and give him space.
Well, the best thing that he can do.
Allez, c'est parti.
Always a majestic view of the War Memorial here in downtown Indianapolis. Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and... Mahimi's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's C.J. Miles in for George Hill. And then for New York, Lopez, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis.
Salut Faugère, Ludovic.
Subbed in for Jose Calderon.
Comment tu vas?
And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard. Derek Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3. This one for 3, good. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Indiana trailing here. Ellis kicks to Miles. Screen by Ellis. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Celtics in Boston.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to
Okay,
have
Ludo.
a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And it's Ellis penetrating. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And here's the fast break. Here's Freak. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Miles kicks to Hill. Here is Miles. He's guarded by a Flalo.
Ouais, ça va tranquille. Hein. Un petit live sur NBA. Tranquille.
Try to make it a three-point play.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on
La
that
forme, la
offensive
forme.
glass.
The Knicks making a switch here. O'Quinn's checked in. And now, in transition, it's a Flalo. Here we go. Scooped up.
Ah, il est mauvais le mec.
And there's
Il fait
2
une passe
points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Freak dishes to O'Quinn. Left side Williams. New York moving the ball around. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game. You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
New York,
Ah, ça veut pas rentrer. Hein. Putain. Ça veut que mon joueur il est pas assez bon quoi.
Here's George. And no good trying to get that.
Here we go, Pacers fans.
And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus. 2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
0 points, putain.
He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as
Voilà,
the second
belle
quarter
passe.
gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Freak, he's in at point guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Calderon in at the 2-guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He finished with 8 points and added 3 rebounds as well. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know,
C'est
because when
mauvais
you
là.
work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally,
Bon,
he's in
faut que je me réveille un peu là. parce que-
condition, while physically, he could probably use a recharge.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Mahinmi's checked in for Ilyasova. And New York with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Freak.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of
En tout cas, j'espère que le live vous plaît.
Mahinmi kicks to Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Tant mieux, Mr. Cédric.
On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to Memphis.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game, I find to be somewhat amazing because it was clearly an off night for most of their guys.
Yet, despite that, it was close enough that they didn't need a perfect game from everybody. A hot hand or a bounce here or there might have gotten them over the hump.
They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Outside Hill. Tries it from the top of the key. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Again missing Hill. The Knicks leading by 3, and a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Anthony, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Carmelo Anthony. He's coming off season. Averaged about 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Paul George comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's Ellis in for C.J. Miles. The Pacers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Move the ball.
Freak kicks to Aflalo. To the paint. Here's Freak. No excellent D there from Hill.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
That's good. And it's 8 points for Paul George.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And here's Freak. He's got 6.
Ah ouais, c'est clair, les deux.
The three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Hill kicks to Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. No good. Great D that time from Freak. Anthony, the pass to Aflalo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Aflalo's got his second bucket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pick up by Hill. And George, here we go.
Oh là 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 là.
It's a beautiful jam.
Oh là là, le dunk, je me suis pris. Aïe, ça fait mal.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Putain, il est nul le mec.
Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Donne la balle, je suis tombé
It's
dehors
9
de jeu.
seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Freak. 8 points his last outing. Back to Lopez.
Putain, me lâche pas cet enfoiré.
He dishes it to Carmelo. Off target with his three.
Ah oui, comme tu dis, c'est deux.
Now Ellis. Right side George. Good if it goes. No good on that last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of it.
En tout cas, Ludo, si tu veux t'abonner sur ma chaîne, c'est sur ma chaîne YouTube, c'est Christophe Derry. Donc, parce que je mettrai des lives avec mon pote Mister Cédric, que tu vois sur le live de FIFA 16. Donc, si tu veux jeter un œil, n'hésite pas.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get Indiana making some changes. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Ilyasova comes in for Terrell Arthur. And it's C.J. Miles in for Ellis. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez is checked in for Biyombo. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Freak subbed in for Jose there with Ilyasova. And it's Hill in at the 5 down low.
Ah ok, c'est
So that's
gentil
the
alors.
group out there for Indiana.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Non, c'était pas lui que je voulais faire.
Freak kicks to Williams. Pass to O'Quinn. Some nice passing by New York here. Freak. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
George dishes to Hill. Now here's Ilyasova.
Ah, putain,
Defense
attention.
right on him. And George Hill, good for 3. Hill's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Indiana. New York trailing. Freak kicks to Aflalo. There's the pass to Lopez. Here's Freak.
Putain, mais je suis mauvais. Là.
And it's Lopez
Ah, mon jeu il est mauvais.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here is Miles. He's guarded by Aflalo. Pick up by Hill. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by George, wide open. And the 3 off target. Freak kicks to Williams. And that one's good.
Moi je fais des passes décisives, c'est bien.
Williams has got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the inside. Hill, no good. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Freak. It's hauled in by
Putain,
Ilyasova.
mon jeu veut pas marquer.
Indiana's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. A 3-ball. And he gets the ball. Ilyasova's got 5 now.
Il a de la chance.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Freak passes to Lopez. Here's Freak. Hill gets the
Ah,
rebound.
il fera.
And George, here we go. And that's not going to go.
And now, let's hear it for your teammates.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional.
Bon, faut que j'améliore mes
The
stats là.
2K Sports post-game show.
Ça ne va pas.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the Paul George.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
Non, Cédric, ça va, ça marche bien le live. Il n'y a pas trop de bugs. Ou c'est pareil. Ou Ludo, si t'es là, je sais pas si pour toi s'il y a des bugs ou pas, des lags, je sais pas. Bon. Ah oui, en dunk, je suis dégueulasse. Il y a beaucoup de lag. Ok. Ah, pourtant, je joue pas en ligne. Hein. C'est juste en mode carrière, donc c'est chaud s'il y a beaucoup de lag, c'est un peu relou. Bon, allez, vas-y, on va faire un entraînement. Bon. S'il y a des bugs, il y a des... Ah, c'est pas grave, hein, c'est pas grave. Ah, c'est ma connexion. Si t'es là ce soir, Ludo, je ferai un live sur FIFA 16 avec Mister Cédric, que tu vois sur le live. Je sais pas encore à quelle heure, mais je pense vers les... Allez, coup de 23h au plus tard. Donc voilà, comme ça tu pourras nous voir tous les deux jouer et tout. Et puis, ouais, je regarderai la fin de ma vidéo. Pas de soucis, Mister Cédric.
Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go.
Bon, quand il veut pour chercher la balle.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Ok. Oh là là. Ah, ça va être dur, il me défend sur... Ok, c'est cool. Putain, dommage. Là en plus on me fait défendre sur un grand, ça va être chaud. On va faire... Bon allez, vas-y à moi. Voilà, quand même. Prof. Putain, quel dommage. Putain. T'es bien bâché là. C'est chaud. Ah, quel mauvais. Attire. Voilà. Il y a eu de la chance. Hein. Bon, ça va. Ah non. J'étais pas loin. Faites 4. Et merde. Voilà, enfin un dunk. Et j'ai gagné, enfin. Bon, maintenant on va faire le match.
Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
Hop, et on va faire le match. Est-ce que je peux améliorer un truc? Non. Bon. Voilà.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Zay Calderon. Markers checked in for the Bucks. Bayless comes in for Chris Middleton. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Jared Bayless is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Sanders in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Bayless dishes to Sanders. And Carter-Williams gets it to go on the assist from Sanders. 7 points for Michael Carter-Williams. Knicks trail by 5. Freak passes to Biyombo. Some nice passing by New York here. Freak kicks to Aflalo. Shoots.
Oh là là, c'est n'importe comment là.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Feeds to Sanders. A stupendous finish in traffic. Sanders has got his first points in this one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys.
Voilà.
They have to be happy when they start offensively.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
To the middle. Shoots, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. 7th in second chance points, 9th in steals. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
Yeah, but you mentioned the second chance points. I mean, you love that determination. And really, they just give great effort on every play, always in hustle mode.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
There's Freak. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Freak's got his second bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Carter-Williams. Tight defense on him. Fires from 18. The Knicks pull it in. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as
magnifique 3 points.
Yeah, I thought they really tightened up at the end, guys. I mean, I think they were playing not to lose. instead of playing to win. You got to go after wins. You can't try to hold on to them. You got to go get them.
Bayless's shot is off.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Milwaukee in the lead.
Ouais, ouais.
Down low. Parker left side. Dishes it to Carter Williams. They get it back, and that one's good. Parker.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Freak, and he drops it in from the low post. Freak's got 9.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Carter Williams. He's got 7. There's the dish to Bayless. The tray. Good on the shot. He has 5. Offense, the order of the... And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has... Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who's plenty strong when you're banging by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block. It does intimidate.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Jared Bayless is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Parker. Then there's Monroe. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well,
non,
Freak
pourquoi
in
tu
the
la mets
last
pas là?
matchup against the Pacers made some
La
terrific
mettre là.
plays. He finished with 8 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Parker's shot is off. Knicks trail by 5. Williams dishes to Freak. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bayless the pass to Monroe. The feed to Plumlee. And he dunks it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not?
Ah non, je la mets pas.
More engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Zinkas, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. The Bucks also with the sub. Sanders is checked in, and Plumlee kicks to Parker. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The Knicks making a switch here. Biombo's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's time for an injury report.
Right now, he said it looks like a severely sprained ankle, something every player hates to hear. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Pass to Bayless. Parker outside. to end the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Freak. Rebound.
Oh là là, non. Tir forcé.
Parker's got his third rebound tonight.
On sait pas.
Bayless dishes to Carter Williams. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on a three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Anthony's checked in for New York. Flalo comes in for Jose Calderon. John Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Anda Tecumbo comes in for Parker.
Mort déjà.
Freak with it. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Porzingis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bayless the pass to Sanders. Inside.
Oui, monsieur.
With the block. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Off the inbound. Again, Carter Williams missing.
And there have been some terrible shot
Boom.
choices here, Kev. That's
Voilà.
not a good look. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Bayless kicks to Carter Williams. Now here's Henson. He's guarded closely. It's stolen. And now, in transition, it's a Flalo. Here we go.
Et voilà.
Throws it down.
Ça c'est du
Well, that's
dunk.
why they're on the
C'est
lead.
basket.
Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Bon, faudrait que je fasse un peu plus de passes
Carter
décisives.
Williams dishes to Henson. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Milwaukee the rebound.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
To the middle. Here's Anda Tecumbo.
And
he slams it one-handed.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Freak kicks to a Flalo. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, G8, he does not waste
Serré,
one of them.
35-34.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We
Pour,
know that
pour
for
mon
sure.
équipe New York Knicks.
Well, Jose, I saw you speak.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Biyombo. Trevor Booker comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Freak subbed in for Jose Calderon. Milwaukee also making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Larry Sanders. And Jabari Parker subbed in for Carter Williams. Freak in at point guard. Trevor Booker is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Aflalo, and it's O'Quinn in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Screen by Monroe. Here's Bayless. And that one comes up a bit short.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Merci, c'est gentil, Mr. CD.
Monroe down low. Working on Booker, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time.
T'as vu les beaux dunks? Pourtant mon joueur il est à 62 de général, hein. Donc c'est pas le top. Mais...
For Milwaukee, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. Robin Lopez is checked in for New York. Milwaukee also making some changes. Henson comes in for Miles Plumlee, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless. And he makes both free throws. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Freak. He's got 19. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
And Henson kicks to Monroe. 4 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Look at the big
putain, il l'a pas
fella
attrapé.
working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Il va faire à lui.
Henson sets a screen for Carter-Williams. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
20 points, ça va.
Excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Bucks trail by 9.
21 points même. Parfait. Oui, je suis. Pourquoi? Ok. Oui, oui.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for O'Quinn. How he performed last season. Averaged 6 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Oh, yeah, he needs to keep polishing it up.
Shot from 16. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more.
And he gets it to go.
Il est chaud.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Carter-Williams kicks to Parker. Soft touch off the glass. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Out of bounds, Milwaukee.
Oh là là, pourquoi je suis sorti?
A different look for New York. Zinkis, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Anthony. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great.
Jose can.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so he's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one.
He was a beast on the boards tonight, guys.
C'est pas beau l'homme du match.
Nobody else. I think no one.
Bon, c'est pas grave.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
En tout cas, Ludo et Mister Cédric, merci d'être venus sur le live. Puis j'espère qu'il y aura d'autres personnes. Merci et puis bonne soirée.